So first we need to install pfSense, but because of my problem, I'm using, you can see the video in the preview on how to install the pfSense. And then first we install it, and then we have to wait for some time till it finishes installing. There we go. So now we can start with the installation process of the pfSense. Because of my recording problem, I couldn't show you the full screen of the installation of pfSense, as I was only able to screen a certain part of my screen. But you still can see the installation process in the preview section. And then we have to wait till the pfSense is finished installing. I have got some videos, so you don't have to wait for the installation to complete, as it saves time for me, for the reviewer, as well as for the editing and for the uploading, so the file will be small size. Now that the installation of both pfSense and Windows 10 has been finished, so we can run both pfSense and Windows 10, and we can start with our configuration. There we go, the pfSense is installed perfectly and is now going to start running in our virtual machine. There we go, the Windows is open as well. Let me find my task. So now we can go to the Edge or any browser that you like or you have at that time. We just open it, and then we search for our IP address, which is 192.168.1.1, which is the default IP address for pfSense. And for the sign-in user ID and password, it will be default admin, and for password it will be pfSense. Now let's head to system, and let's head to package manager, and from there on we can go to the available packages. From there we can install Squid, which is our first main application that we need to install. Now we have to wait till the installation of the Squid is done. It won't take long time for us to install Squid, so it should be done in a few minutes or 50 seconds. There we go. Now our Squid is installed perfectly. Now we can go and open the port that we have to open. For that we have to open our network settings, and then we have to go to inbound rules, and from there we open new rules. And in that section we choose port, and then next, and then we have to specify the port that we want to open, which is in our case 3128. Yeah, and then we click on next, and for the connection type we have to just allow the connection, and then press next again, and we just leave those as it is. And for the name we can name it as 3128 Squid. Now that our port is open, we can start with the Now let's head back to the Squid proxy server, and we make sure you enable the Squid proxy, as we will be needing it when we are doing our talks. Let's go to localcast first, and you can see that maximum object size, it's 4 MB for now. Let's change it to 125 MB. It's just a random number that I choose, and then we press save. And now we have to provide IP address, DNS, not IP address. We have to change the IP address for that one. So right click on there and go to properties, and from there on you can go to IDP v4, which is on the 5th one, double click on it, and then you should be able to see the file. So both of the network are exactly the same for now, as we are using NAT and internal network. And here we go to use the following IP address, and for our IP address is gonna be 192.168.1.100, and for our subnet marks is gonna be 255.255.255.0, and for our default gateway is going to be the same as in pabsence, which is 192.168.1.1, and then we have to save it. And we scroll down, and then we save the setting that we just did. And then we can open the command prompt, and then we can see if our IP address is getting pinged back or not. So for that we can just use ping 192.168.1.1, and there you can see that it's responding to us. That means it's working. Okay. And then we go to proxy settings, as we have to change our proxy as well. So just open it, and then below you can see that manual proxy setup is there. We just have to turn on the user proxy server, and for our address and port is gonna be 192.168.1.1, and for our proxy is going to be 3128. Yeah, so it's going to be 3128, and then we just save it. I think it's saved. Yeah, I think it's saved now. Let's enable this quit card. I have to enable that one, and then save it. Click on apply button to apply the settings that we have just done. So we just click on apply, and then we wait. can go to the site that will have the virus which we are going to block. So it's going to be